Wake up, wake up. It's another Awaken Entertainment blog, another beautiful day, and another chance for me to express my love for everybody watching this video. So, for today, we didn't get a chance to all link up, so I'm doing a video from my room, and the topic for today is Blast from the Past. And what Blast from the Past means is a lot of people are living in the past, and we're trying to get those people to blast off. We're trying to get them to come to the current moment and express their gratitude for the current moment. Now, where I kind of want to go with this topic is to allow people to understand that life is not responding to who you were or what you did. It's responding to who you are now. But since you keep locked into this mental mind frame of the past, you keep perpetuating the same things that were happening in the past because you're not renewing yourself in the moment. Everybody says the current moment, the present moment, it's a gift. That's why it's called the present. That's true. But once you emerge into that, and once you become one with that, and you offer a signal for the world to respond to from that moment, and you don't add in this story that you're telling yourself, then things can change. Things can emerge in a different, nature. But so often, we don't understand that the past is a story. It should not have any holding power over the current moment. Obviously, some people do some pretty nasty things, like somebody murders somebody and they're going to have to live with their past actions in the future because that was something that they did. But I'm talking about on a fundamental energetic level. You don't need to be a prisoner of the past. You don't need to keep reiterating, what you did and keep telling yourself that story, because that's only messing your now moment up. For a lot of people, it's kind of hard to quit telling themselves that story because that's all they know. They can't kind of step outside of themselves and change on the inside so that the outside can reflect that change. And that is the main point of these blogs, people. Once again, and I'll state this, all the time just because I feel it's very important to get out there, by no means through this are we trying to say that our views are somehow right and others are wrong. We're simply offering another perspective in hopes that that perspective can ease your, kind of frustrations, so to speak, because a lot of people are frustrated with life and they're upset with life, and from the depth of me, I believe that that is not the way we should be living. God did not put us here to struggle or to be upset or to fear. We were put here to create. We were put here to use the power that we innately have to create the world that we want to create, so that we could look at it and say, wow, what a master I am. I turned this much darkness and condemnation into something beautiful. This system that we're in is trying to hold us back. And I believe the purpose of our lives is to show others that you can get through that. No matter what your situation is, we all have 24 hours in a day to do what we want to do to get where we want to be. So from my heart to yours, stop living in the past. Stop retelling yourself the same story over and over, and stop condensing yourself to this little person. Wherever you go, you keep your story with you. The story of your life, you keep telling yourself. And to the degree that you bring that story into a situation is to the degree that you will feel kind of, boxed in, because this story is so small. It's, oh, I come from here and I had this happen to me, and when I was 5, this happened. Stop telling yourself the story and become one with the moment and rewrite the story. Write your own story from this moment. Tell yourself what it's going to be, not what it has been. Tell yourself what you want it to be now. So, for the most part, that's pretty much the gist of it, people. I just wanted to offer you another perspective, as I always do, to let you know that you are not a prisoner of your past. So, there's a beautiful quote by a man that I study, one of the many men I study. His name is Deepak Chopra. Not really sure how to pronounce it, but he says, the next time that you're tempted to act in the same ways, ask yourself, do you want to be a prisoner of the past or a pioneer of the future? And I don't know about you, but I'm trying to be a pioneer of the future. So, as always, I send my love to you. Subscribe to the Awaken Entertainment blogs, and just be love, people. Do what you love, be love. Nothing can stop you once you understand who you are. Knowledge of self. That's what you need. Signing off, Swoozy. Namaste, my people. Peace.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Awaken Entertainment. This is the Darrell Carter, just doing a remote today over at the soccer field in Geneva, and watching some soccer games, doing some things. But I wanted to let you know about the topic today. The topic today was a blast from the past. Blast from the past can mean all kinds of sorts of things, but what we want this to mean is not allowing your past to be something that stands in your way in the future and in your now. So I just wanted to briefly say a few things about it. But truthfully, every moment that you actually live here and exist is a new moment to be a greater you. None of the things that you've done in your previous life have to even be considered in things. I mean, perhaps I can possibly be from the projects, broken home, abusive family, and I could turn out to be a doctor. I could turn out to be a rocket scientist. I could turn out to be anything. It's if you allow that past to harm you, it will harm you. And if you hold on to things that don't really serve you, they will affect you in your later life. So pretty much it's just a situation where we don't want to focus and hold on to things that we used to be. We want to hold on to things that we want to be in our life. So I believe the blast from the past is a beautiful way to theorize or put a theme to this kind of a situation. So I just want you guys to know and to work on not allowing anything, even your yesterday, to be an issue in your today. If you want to be the greatest today, you can be the greatest today. Don't allow anything that you've done in your previous life or even your previous moment to affect it. So I just want you guys to focus on that and just stay awake. It's a beautiful day every day. Just be available for a beautiful day and you will get just that. Just wanted to hit you up with a little bit of love today. This is my first remote, which is hey, I'm loving it, man. This is all good. Can't wait to see more of you guys' remotes. And also remember to subscribe. All right? Love you guys. Have a good night.
What's up? This is Christy with Awaken Entertainment. We're out on a remote video session. Just where our discussion today was talking about blast from the past and how your decisions in the past shouldn't necessarily affect your decisions for the future. The insight that I wanted to give on this is how so many people that I've met talk about, oh, well, I did this and I've been there, and either you got in trouble with, the law, or you had some sort of problem with drugs, or maybe you had a child too early, something that played out in your past, and now that's holding you from being what you want to become in the future. I know, speaking from experience, having a child very early in life really, really affected the way that, I looked at my future. I thought that, you can't go to school, or, you might not be able to have a full-time job. Maybe somebody won't love you because now you've got a kid. And, it just really, really held me up from being who I thought I could be and what I should be. And what everybody needs to keep in mind is every second that you live is a new second. You can't live in the past, nor can you live in the future. So you need to kind of stop that and accept that you've gone through experiences. Maybe you've made some bad choices. We all do. But take those experiences and draw off the positives of that. Try not to go through the same mistakes that you already went through. Try to take whatever has happened and use that to the good of you. Don't let your past blast your future and hurt your future, because honestly, the only person that you're hurting is yourself. Keeping all that and holding it and carrying it as baggage is only going to weigh you down in the future. Everything that you've gone through, again, this is an individual walk. Darrell, Swoo, Joe, none of these guys can walk the same steps as I can. Nobody can have the same experience as I can. So therefore, if I can take those experiences and use them to the benefit of myself, I'll also be using them to the benefit of others. So don't let your past affect your future, because again, all you can do is live right now in the present. And when you hold all that on, all you're going to do is hurt yourself, further in the future. Nobody needs that. It's just not worth it. So stay awake, stay well, don't forget to subscribe.